Oh yeah. Twitter blue. Twitter verified. So I'm moving the studio stuff upstairs. Haven't done it yet. So it's gonna take a while, but I have plans here. So the basement is gonna get converted to I'm gonna have a movie projector, I'm thinking. Let me turn my camera on. Show you the other way. So all of that stuff that you see in front of us is gonna get moved, and the whole studio there is gonna get broken down. And the fireplace there, I'm gonna have a screen above it, and I'm gonna move the couch right there. And then a lot of my server stuff is in that room. I'll move it to that room, add a lock onto it. Want to paint. I was thinking about the color dark red. That's the color that movie theaters. So yeah, that part over there will be the movie theater part. Y'all seen the room where a few pictures of it. It's pretty dope. You know, I've been living in this house for I don't know, man, like 4 years already, and I haven't done anything because I've been battling my low back, and I still battle it often. So that's why it's gonna take me a while to do all of that, because I don't want to do it, but if I do it slowly, it'll get done. I worked on it one day, next day I took down and saw some issues here at the house. And so I want to fix those slowly. And I measured the whole, drew a floor plan with the LiDAR on my phone because I saw these cool light strips, the integrated circuit, and each one is individually controlled. So I need to know how long of those I need to get. But then I'm like, well, if I'm gonna paint and do all that, that needs to wait. So I think I'm just gonna slowly just move some stuff and then cosmetically update it, because I'll still be doing music. So it's a love and hate relationship, especially with the amount of pain that I feel. It's hard to go to sleep when you're in massive amounts of pain, and that's exactly what I've been going through the last few days. And today I've been feeling decent, so I took more pictures. I went up to the attic, first time seeing what the attic looked like, and it's scary. I have to wear some mouth protection. There's insulation flying around up there, so I don't want to breathe that in. I'm looking how I can, wire some things if I need to wire. I don't want to roll cables up in the attic because I think that's a fire hazard. Ethernets I could do. Like I've been wanting to power this, how do I run wires through the walls? So I'm currently trying to figure that out. And how to get the Ethernet to that side of the house. I think it's possible. There's the old coax cable system running outside. So maybe do something like that. And my battery's dying, bro. I just wanted to give y'all an update. I've been giving y'all a lot of updates. I'm just relaxing, taking it easy. There's no reason why I need to break my back. I'm gonna be here long term. I don't have any plans of moving, so I'm just gonna do it slow. With the cracks that I saw in the fireplace, like in here I could see outside. So I'm like, well, what do I do there? And so I got some ideas, silicone, and just to watch it. And I've been learning on why cracks happen in foundations. So I think that area over there is settling, and that's why we're seeing the cracks. It's not happening anywhere else but like above the front door and that side of the fireplace. Just look, it just settled. So just things. I'm enjoying myself though, and y'all should too. But I'm gonna let you go. I'm working on a low battery here. It's been wonderful chatting with y'all, and I can't wait to broadcast from my next studio, which will be upstairs in the master bedroom. That'll be a great place for it. So I'm excited. It's been all these years, and I'll finally be able to make the place mine. I'll be proud of it. I've been living in apartments my whole life, and so I got used to using adhesive stickers to hang stuff up, and I'm not built to build walls. I can build a wall. I thought about making this like a glass room with a hot tub in it. Here in Colorado we have low humidity, so I don't have to worry about it, but that crack worries me. And I'm thankful we have nice weather, but what happens if we get a downpour and it rains? I went up to the attic today and it scared the crap out of me. I saw nails coming from the shingles and all that insulation. And I'm like, well, I need to lay boards so I could crawl way to the other side, so properly silicone what needs to be done so it could seal up the house. Yeah, I'm living my dream. Thank you everyone who supports me. I'm now adding all of my old videos to YouTube. Search up there CWSPOD archives, at CWSPOD archives, youtube.com/at CWSPOD archives. I'd hold off on subscribing because I can only upload 90 tracks a day. A lot of these are 45 minutes. Once they're up there, I'll be relieved because then they're up there in case something happens to me. At least all that time wasn't wasted. And I'm just gonna slowly edit it from the YouTube space because it'll be there forever, making me money as well. So I'm glad how things are turning out here. I'm happy. I'm just suffering a lot of hours every day from just my low back. So I take it easy. If I was to move some of this stuff tonight It'll be a week before I'll be able to move more stuff, and that's my situation. It sucks. I just don't like to suffer anymore, and when I suffer, it's for hours at a time. And unless you've suffered the amount of pain that is critical, that is crippling, it's no fun to be in. And that's why I slowed down on music. I still enjoy it, but it's not fun for me anymore. I'm glad I, finally got this built over here, but I hardly used it. I think it'll be well spent upstairs in the master bedroom. I'll have a proper desk where I could lay a proper keyboard, and it may be easier for me there because I'll have a proper space again, like I had in, that studio over there. My first one, not first, but in this house. I just outgrew it. And then this one over here, it just wasn't built right. So I'm still going through the process of, well, what do I need to fulfill my personal contract I have with myself. Just keeps me busy. I'm not looking to get famous or anything. It's just something to do, something to keep me going. My worst fear is not having anything to do, and all I have is a hot tub and YouTube. That would be the worst outcome. If I had no hobbies to do, if I had nothing besides relaxing, that would suck. So with this new music, with this movie theater down here, I'd like to watch movies, somewhere else I can relax besides where I relax when I sleep. So I'm trying to give myself the option to come out here and feel good rather than where I'm usually at in bed. Relaxing is cool, but when it becomes your life, that's not cool. So stay tuned. The CWSPOD. I'm glad I finally got verified on Twitter. Thank you, Elon. It's been a stress of mine with YouTube, and just the CWSPOD name that I've used all my life has earned me a weird reputation with the algorithm. So, just like I said, we're not, if you're in my position too, where you feel you're being censored, it won't last long. Eventually, we're going to get over the censorship. Eventually, people are going to move on, like the racial segregation, even though it still exists, like it did in the 60s and 70s and 80s, it's not that big a deal as it once was. And I think censorship and us not being able to do our jobs to our full potential will be back in our hands again, and not so much in the algorithm hands where you have to pay to be seen. I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. In fact, that's a great way, I'm fine with that. Payola, I'm fine with that. I have no issues paying to be prioritized. And I feel that's where our future is going, because we're all getting tired of ads. Ads is a good way of revenue. Having both in there is a great way. I'm sticking with Twitter. I'm not moving out of YouTube, despite how frustrating it is. But I feel once, this I get verified on Twitter, things will eventually calm down as far as me being censored. It already is. I've been making some noise about it, and I've seen my one page grow to 4 pages. So even though no one is responding to me on Google support, it does feel like I am being heard and that has a relaxing sensation to it. You know, feeling stuck the way I felt a month ago sucks because you're putting in all these hours, 10,000 hours to make instrumental music, and you get frustrated, and then you make, you know, P and D songs. You're making profanity music because you're frustrated. If I was never frustrated, there's a high chance I would have never made some of the stuff I've made. So I'm glad. I'm glad, man. I'm thankful. I appreciate just life, and so should you. Y'all have a great day, and subscribe, like, and I'll be here, man. I'm not going anywhere, cause I've been verified forever. It's just taken time for us to get verified the proper way. Y'all take care, man. I'm Casper, Justin, I'm Jeff, I'm all of these people. I'm Wadri, I'm Creative Wind Studios, production online delivery. I'm Casper Wright Script. I'm Love Justin Perry. I'm all of these guys, and I'm friendly. So don't be afraid to comment or undo things. Life is too short to be pissed off. I think it's cool to make sarcastic things every once in a while, but I'm really seeing the fruits of my hard work paying off. Like, there's since last week of me start uploading my previous 45-minute sessions. I looked a few days ago on the YouTube studio stats, and 54 hours already were watched by you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Keep it up. Keep it up, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, and I appreciate everyone. Happy holidays. Y'all take care.